So what if we want to incorporate some chromaticism that would emphasize chord tones in a line, in the middle of a line, ascending or descending? Let's do some descending ideas first. So I'll start on shape 5 in E flat over a B flat 7 chord. Now, if we start right on the root of B flat 7 on top and descend, let's look at this fifth. The fifth occurs on beat 3. If I want to draw attention to the fifth, the easy way to do it is to enclose it. So to enclose it, I have to volunteer one of these chromatic pitches on a beat, and I'm going to delay the occurrence of this fifth of the chord. Now it's on beat 4. Now at that point, we have a chord tone on a beat, so we can descend the scale and everything is right. There's a couple of other ways we can do the same, or accomplish the same thing. I'm skipping over the fifth, going to the sharp 11. And again, these are numbers based on the chord root. It's the sharp 11 of B flat. Enclosing from the bottom up, I guess we'll call it. I could go, I'm using the 6th scale degree, or the 6th again of B flat. I could use the flat 6. Now the next chord tone descending is the 3rd. The enclosure of the 3rd is here. That 4th above the root is a diatonic pitch. To get that onto a beat in a descending passage, here's how I would have to accomplish that. 1, 2, 3. On beat 4 is that note, and the way I accomplished it was I put a chromatic pitch between 5 and 4. Again, the 5th of the chord and the note of 4th above the chord root. And at that point, that sets up my enclosure and puts the 3rd of the chord back on a beat. So if I were to incorporate both of those, emphasizing the 5th and emphasizing the 3rd, I would have this. That's an interesting line. A lot more twists and turns than just a descending scale passage. If I want to put the little turn that I called the phrase ending in previous videos, and then continue from it, that phrase ending again sounds like this. The other one was, if I put one of those at the beginning of this line, you'll have this. The other one would be, so that's a way you can put some interesting twists and turns into your line without just descending the scale. Now, changing directions, of course, is another way to create interest in the line. So this is a good way to get some more, sort of to expand the use of the bebop vocabulary. And also we're sort of using every note in the chromatic palette, and each of those is justified in the way you exit the chromatic passage that you introduce.